Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 10th. It is a blue day. Any student who is enrolled in AP Chemistry for the 2025-2026 school year needs to join the Google Classroom to obtain the summer assignment. The classroom code is ADLWNGK. See Ms. Morata in room 238 if you have any questions.
What's going on, guys? Any senior who did not attend the academic recognition ceremony may pick up their award in the main office.
Attention all students, the West Isa Beautification Society is looking for volunteers to help in the garden at Pine Lake this Saturday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Bring your own garden tools if you have them. Community service hours will be awarded. Pine Lake is located on Montauk Highway east of the Robert Moses Causeway at the intersection of McCall Avenue.
June 10th is National Iced Tea Day. To celebrate one of summer's favorite refreshing drinks, whether you prefer sweetened or unsweetened, with or without lemon, we invite you to pour yourself a glass as we relax and enjoy some random information about iced tea.
In 1904, iced tea was introduced at the World's Fair in St. Louis by a tea merchant who planned to serve hot tea. However, a sudden heat wave prompted fairgoers to lose interest in the beverage. To save himself, the merchant decided to add ice to the already brewed tea. This led to a frenzy of people lining up to taste the wonderful new drink. Today, the U.S. consumes nearly 50 billion glasses of tea per year.
The boys' open soccer session has been canceled tomorrow. Open soccer will continue this Sunday, June 15th from 7 to 9 a.m. on the Barberry turf.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Report with myself and Courtney. And today we have some sports for you. The Panthers had a dominant win over the Oilers, 6-1, and now they lead the series 2-1. And we'll see if the Oilers can rally back.
There is an historic 2 matches in tennis. Coco Gauff and Carlos Alcaraz both went away with the French Open win. I'm not that much into tennis, but it seemed to be a great double match, so congrats to them.
And that's all you have for the sports today. Now on to Wire with Anthony.
So today, it's a nice Tuesday. It's a little bit rainy today with a high 71 and a low 64. Tomorrow, it's going to be nice and sunny with a high 79 and a low of 67. And on Thursday, it's going to be a little bit cloudy, but it's still going to be sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 65. That's all we have for today's announcements. We'll see you guys on Thursday.